We have started our journey from consciousness. This means consciousness is eternal, consciousness is pure. Everything that you see and not see, that means the tangible universe and the intangible, that means there is pure energy universe, and the tangible is the gross aspect of universe. Both are from consciousness. I repeat, whatever you can see, whatever you cannot see, both are children or products of consciousness. So now imagine like a film, you think. Pure consciousness, pure energy, brighter than a million suns. You can't even see the brightness, that brilliant. From there came you as one unit, as an individual. Then you are going on a journey outside the consciousness, but you are not going outside the consciousness because you are already always inside the consciousness, because there is nothing apart from consciousness. When you are in this journey, you are becoming aware of consciousness, that is being conscious. Being aware of where you came from, and being aware that you are a unit, a living being, that is only possible when you are awake. In dream state, you cannot have that awareness. In deep sleep, total nullification, equal to death. When we are in deep sleep, we don't know whether we are a man or a woman. We don't care about our positions. We don't care about our possessions, our relations. Nothing matters. You are completely gone. Same happens with death. At the time of death, your awareness goes. It's a shift. Then there is a time of gestation, arranging things. That time again awareness comes. Then a transition into the body. Again awareness comes. So at the time of death, this awareness goes, and while preparing in the astral world to come back, awareness stays. Then you enter into a body of a child in the womb. For some time you don't have the awareness, but then the awareness comes back. This is the way we are happening. Just like when we are in the waking state, now we are awake, we are aware. When we go into dream, it's a different level of awareness. And where are dreams coming from? Stored memories. Stored memories create dreams. And then deep sleep. There is no outside world, no inside world, all sleep. Deep sleep. Then again we come back to awareness. That means wake up. Then we wear the clothes of this body, this position, this all what we have, and all our relations. All these happen only during the state of awake. As I said, we started our journey from consciousness. Where are we going to, or where is the journey? In ignorance. What is ignorance here? We believe that we are this body. That's the main ignorance. We believe that we are the body, but it's a very temporary state. What are the boundaries of this state? Birth, death. In this space, we call this name, this form, the position, everything is connected to this gap between birth and death. And at death, it's gone. So what you do within this space between birth and death is what we call life. In this space, we should be aware of consciousness. What is consciousness? Where we belong. That's our home. We have started from there. So the whole detour of this journey in this form, it's like an actor playing a role. An actor is playing a role of something. Imagine Marlon Brando is playing Godfather. Marlon Brando very well knows he is not Godfather, right? But when he plays Godfather, we believe he is that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we are playing the role, we are consciousness, but playing the role of a Mohanji or a Vladimir or Dolph, that role. And how long will we play this role? until we die. The moment you die, role is gone. Where are you going back? You get reminded that you are the consciousness. So this detour is what is called life. From consciousness back to consciousness. Then what are people like me doing? Just reminders. Nothing else. Just reminding you this. That's the role. So journey is yours, experience is yours, the awareness is yours. We just tell you, hey, look here, this is you. But what prevents this awareness? Why sometimes we don't remember? Because we are addicted to this position, this form, this society. We are struggling, trying to keep an image or being you, the identification. When we identify with the body, when we identify ourselves with the name, when we identify ourselves in relation to something, we do not know who we are. I repeat, when we identify ourselves with a name, with this form, in relation to something, when somebody decides to be a disciple, there happens a guru. If there's no disciple, what is a guru doing? It's a relative position, right? Imagine a doctor. A doctor is treating a patient. He's performing the role of a doctor. Imagine he's playing with his children. Is he a doctor? We call him a doctor because that's the predominant job he does. But is he a doctor when playing with the child? It doesn't matter whether you are a doctor, engineer, or a scientist. At the time, you are the father or mother. So it's a relative existence, relative relationship, everything relative, and we start getting addicted to this relative existence. Then what happens? We forget the real truth. We have come from something completely empty-handed, nothing in hand. And we go back to that thing with nothing in hand. So this whole journey that we take in the middle, of course, experiences are what we come here for. We came here to experience many things, many things. And we are experiencing all these things, what we came for. For example, if somebody has no inclination for alcohol, will not care for that experience, right? See, I'm a practicing vegan. I have no inclination towards meso, reba, yeah. So even if somebody brings and tells, say, this is amazing food, I wouldn't feel it. Why? Because this is my inclination. Another person, it's a different thing. So each person is here to experience their thing. You cannot say something is good or bad that way, because people have come for experiences. So every experience is important for that person. So we can't judge anybody. We can't criticize anybody. We cannot condemn anybody, compare with anybody, compete with anybody. This is all signs of ignorance. This is clear? So when you remove ignorance, what happens? Consciousness is visible. For example, we talk about many practices to reach a level of understanding ourselves, what is already within. It's not something coming from outside. What you are experiencing or what the ultimate experience is not coming from outside. There's no guru needed for this. There's nobody to tell you. Just like I told, you don't need to teach a fish to swim. It's already inside. You have the talent inside to know. And why this is not known? Because we are so occupied with the world outside and so much in a hurry to connect to that world as ourselves, as our identity. We are addicted to identity, everybody. So this identity addiction, we are eager to prove to somebody, hey, look here, I'm Mohanji, can't you see me? Yes. The world sees you as they are, not as I am. You know, what can the world see? The form, and your expressions. Based on that, the world judges you. They don't see the third dimension. We don't have capacity there. But when you connect deeper and deeper into your consciousness, the electricity which is running the body, the equipments of the body, all the organs, the synchronization, all this is run by that thing, and that thing is same in everybody. Until you find that thing, you do not find yourself. Otherwise, what do you find? I know the person, or this is this person, this name. Why we say so? Of course, that's the name. There's no problem. But why do we say we are only identifying to the projected identity? I repeat, projected identity. We choose to project what we are consciously and unconsciously. Consciously, we project presentable thing. Unconsciously, we project what we are. Consciously, we are only projecting what the world wants us to know, or what we want the world to see. But unconsciously, truth comes out. Some people camouflage it perfectly, but many people cannot do it. But anyway, truth comes out. So this is the whole story. This is the drama of life. We believe we are the drama. We are this role. We forget who we are. That's why, since ignorance is so strong, there are wars, bloodsheds, differences, man-made barriers, all because of ignorance. The moment you start recognizing yourself, you see the same in everybody. When you come to see people, you don't see people, you see your own expressions in many bodies. And they are all important, they are all equal. You can never feel you are greater than somebody. No complexes, no discrimination, no differences. So what is consciousness? Your home. What is conscious? Being aware of consciousness is being conscious. Otherwise, in the lower frequency, lower plane, being conscious means you are in a waking state. Dream state, after the dream is over, or sometimes while dreaming. And deep sleep state is a complete death state. That's why every 24 hours, we come back to life. Every 24 hours. We are experiencing the whole life in every 24 hours. Every 24 hours, we have a waking state, like a birth in the morning. Then we go through the times of the day. And the times also have density. Please remember, please understand. A child, very small child, very pure, very innocent, just like that is the day. Then it goes to noon time, more dense time, action, hunger, so many different things. Then comes evenings, sunset, and a different emotion, different feeling. Then you go to dream state, a state where you are suspended. You are neither the identification and the identity, nor you are dead. Dream state. Then comes the deep sleep stage. Deep sleep state is a state where you are not there. Not there. You are not aware of anything. Then come back again to new life. If it is death, you come back in another body. That's the only difference. You see? So being conscious of this is very important. Being aware of this is important. Being conscious of the states is important. Why? So that you will not be influenced by the wears and tears of the world. You can see you can see through things. You can see through life as it flows. This is very important. Being conscious about this is important. For being conscious, you need alert awareness. To know consciousness, all you need is awareness. Be aware. You are the consciousness. You are always the conscious. You cannot be different. Then you start experiencing that energy. Just like electricity is coming through the light, it gives light. Electricity is going through the refrigerator, it gives another effect. It goes through washing machine, it gives another effect. Dishwasher, another effect. Same electricity. Like that, same energy going through a human body gives a human effect. It goes through a tiger's body, it gives a tiger's effect. A cow's body gives a cow's effect. Same energy. Just the forms are different. But we connect to the character, we connect to the identification and say, that's a cow, this is a dog, this is a cat, this is human being, all that. Equipments are different, effects are different, that's the only thing. But soul is same. When we connect deeply to our soul, we see our own reflection in anybody, everybody. There's no change. We cannot have a change. That's simple. I hope this is clear.